for healthcare administrators because an effective RCM ensures financial stability and high patient satisfaction. We aim to ensure our coding, billing, and claim processes are accurate and efficient. This involves staying updated with latest regulatory changes and making sure that our systems are fully functional and integrate well across different departments. So what are some strategies for optimization? To optimize our RCM system, we regularly review and update our processes. Automation plays a key role here. It helps to streamline workflows and reduce the possibility of human error. One should also keep abreast of regulatory updates to ensure compliance at all times. It's constantly changing, and it's really important to have someone designated to stay on top of those constant changes. So it involves subscribing to key industry updates, participating in relevant forums and webinars. Moreover, cross-departmental collaboration is also essential. So by working closely, sorry, I have a tongue twisting going on here today. By working closely with IT, billing, and coding departments, we can ensure that the RCM system meets the needs of each department effectively. Some tips: by implementing effective RCM practices, including data analytics to monitor system performance. This helps us identify and address inefficiencies swiftly. Establishing a feedback loop with users of the RCM system is also vital. This feedback helps us to continuously improve the system to serve the needs of the organization better. Every piece of feedback is a stepping stone towards a more refined RCM system. So let's move on to our next topic. So as I mentioned, these are pretty high level, but if you're more interested in learning more on these in detail, please like and subscribe so you can catch the future videos that will go much deeper, do a much deeper dive into these topics. Okay, so again, it's denial management is our next one. In this section, we focus on the crucial aspect of denial management. Understanding and addressing the root causes of denial claims is essential for reducing revenue loss and improving cash flow. Effective management of the denial appeals process is also critical to ensure that legitimate claims are reimbursed. Our objective is to proactively minimize denial rates through strategic actions. To effectively manage denials, we employ detailed analytics to understand the reason behind the denied claims, to catch the trends, to see where the bleeding is occurring so we can, put a bandage on it, stop the bleeding. So we use analytic systems. There are various out there. A couple examples I can think of are Lightbeam, Power BI. There's of course Epic and some of the more known, Cerner. So this involves dissecting every denied claim to find common patterns and potential errors in our billing processes. And, data analytics is so helpful with this because we can see where the most common errors are, where the trends are in these denials. Is it are claims more commonly denied because of maybe a discharge code, or is it because of, are they being sent to medical review? Is it, there's many reasons a claim can be returned or rejected. But this helps identify what those patterns are. Standardizing the appeals process is another key strategy, ensuring that we handle every appeal consistently and efficiently. Additionally, we keep a close eye on denial trends to quickly implement preventive measures and training for staff to avoid future denials. That's not really additionally, because we were talking about that, but just to reiterate on that, we want to look for the trends in denials and what are the reasons the most claims are being denied, and maybe start with the largest, most common denials first and work our way down. And my slide isn't moving. There we go. Okay. So what are some practical steps for enhancing denial management? They would include forming a dedicated team focused on analyzing and responding to denied claims. This team uses specialized software to track denials and report on trends, which informs our ongoing training and process improvement initiatives. And as I mentioned, I named some of those, some of that software, data analytics software before, and of course there's always Excel. We can always import data into Excel and then do our filters and our sorts to find out what the situation is. But their work is pivotal in turning insights into actionable strategies that significantly reduce our denial rates. Okay, so that's it on denials. Let's move on and talk a little bit about provider credentialing. And we will talk more about denials in a future video. So provider credentialing is a foundational aspect of healthcare administration. Efficient management of the credentialing process ensures that all providers are properly vetted and authorized to offer care. This session covers the importance of timely enrollment and maintaining accurate provider data in our systems. We will also emphasize the need for proactive management of credential renewals to avoid lapses that could disrupt service delivery. Our strategies for effective credentialing include utilizing modern tools like Provider Passport to streamline the process. Maintaining strong relationships with credentialing service vendors ensures that they meet their service level agreements. And this is crucial for maintaining the flow of credential updates and renewals. We also monitor expiration dates closely and begin the renewal process well in advance to ensure there are no gaps in provider coverage, right? Implementing a centralized database for credentialing information is a key tip. This allows us to efficiently manage and audit provider information. Regular audits help ensure that our data is accurate and up to date. And this is essential for operational continuity and compliance. These practices are not just about maintaining records, but they're also about ensuring the integrity of care provided under our administration. Very important. Okay, so look for that video also in the future, and now we will do a quick overview of health plan contracting. So in this final topic, we'll cover the negotiation and management of health plan contracts. The aim here is to negotiate terms that ensure optimal reimbursement for services provided, obviously. This involves ensuring that contracts are accurate and comprehensive. We also strive to keep abreast of changes in health plan policies and communicate these effectively to our staff. So again, a person that really deals with policy and regulatory environments can be very important to a practice. Whether that's a full-time person or that's part of someone's job, it really just depends on how much you need. But while the cost of having that person perform that work is there, in the end, being compliant, avoiding fines and revenue losses probably, I believe, would make up for the cost of it. You know, keeping up to date with changes and avoiding those denials, you know, that all adds up. Okay, effective contracting strategies also include leveraging data on service usage and cost to drive negotiations. So this ensures that we are in a strong position to argue for better rates and terms. Thorough reviews of contracts are essential to avoid unfavorable clauses that could affect our financial stability. Regular updates and communication sessions are held to ensure that all relevant staff are aware of current terms and any changes in health plan policies. And notification of those changes should be actually a part of the contract so that it's required that you are kept up to date. Developing standardized templates for analyzing and comparing health plan contracts is a practical approach that's proven effective. It really puts everything out in front of you in a bird's eye view, more organized view. Training staff regularly on the latest health plan requirements ensures that they're always prepared and informed. And this is crucial for maintaining compliance, once again, and optimizing billing processes. So it is important to make sure that in your contract it is required that you stay informed so that nothing is snuck in on you per se. There are no surprises. Okay, and with that, I think we've reached the end, and I'd like to thank you very much for your time and attention, and once again invite you to look for or watch for the upcoming more comprehensive videos on each of these topics, and I'll look forward to seeing you then. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.